What do you own that's grimy, greasy, gritty, germy, and just plain gross? What have you got around your house that you'd love more than anything to just throw away? How's that toothbrush and bleach down on your hands and knees working for you on your tile grout? You feel like you want to just rip it all out? Start over? Have you wondered what all these chemicals are actually doing to your health? If I could show you how to get rid of all those harsh, toxic chemicals that are a strain on your back and a strain on your budget, not to mention the strain on the planet, wouldn't that be pretty cool? Today's the day you get to stop hating housework and hating the mess everyone in your family makes all over the house. I'll bet you're wondering, so where's this machine been all my life?
You are about to experience the most revolutionary power tool for cleaning money can buy. So versatile, efficient, and effective, you'll wonder how you ever got along without it. Cleaning everything with steam will quickly become a part of your everyday life. In the next few minutes, you'll learn how to clean virtually every surface in your home without chemicals, without scrubbing, without drudgery. You'll be ready to tackle any dirty job life can throw at you faster and easier than any other method you've ever used. Sargent Steam replaces all the antiquated tools our grandmothers used. Mops, buckets, rubber gloves, harsh, smelly chemicals, and elbow grease with one simple, powerful tool that takes the overwhelming effort out of housekeeping. Don't be surprised if you actually start looking forward to cleaning your house.
Let me explain some of the basics of steam cleaning. Ordinary tap water is superheated to 298 degrees, then delivered under pressure through a hose that holds several different attachments to clean a very wide variety of surfaces. I'm sure many of us have sprayed off the sidewalk with a pressure nozzle on our garden hose. That's cleaning with water pressure, and it's only practical outside. Sargent Steam has taken that concept, improved and adapted it for use on all your inside surfaces that can't be soaked. Steam vapor is only 10% moisture and evaporates very quickly, so you get the benefit of heat and moisture, the two best cleaning agents on the planet, and none of the drawbacks of harsh chemicals and too much water. You can shoot pressurized steam at anything dirty. The steam pressure blasts debris out of places you could never reach before, and the heat melts through the dirt and grime like magic. A quick swipe and all that's left are clean, shiny, sparkling dirt-free, chemical-free, sanitized surfaces with no streaks and no residue to attract more dirt. Pretty smart, huh? This appliance that protects your investment in your home, your car, and other appliances you already own is smart money. Have you ever thrown something out because it was dirty beyond saving? You now have the power to revive, and it's actually kind of fun to take on a really dirty challenge. Remember, in the beginning you'll be removing many layers of chemical and grime buildup, so initially some projects will take a little more time. But once you cut through all those layers and get back down to the original clean surface, maintenance is a breeze. You'll soon find that keeping up is easier than catching up. Imagine the health benefits of family members with allergies. Sargent Steam not only eliminates the need for harsh toxic chemicals that turn your skin red and make you cough, it also kills germs, mold, and dust mites, which can cause severe allergy problems. During the cold and flu season, use Sargent Steam to sanitize the common surfaces your whole family touches every day, like the handles on your refrigerator and doors, the telephone, remote controls, and light switches.
Now I'm sure you're asking yourself, if I'm not using disinfecting chemicals, am I really getting it clean? Absolutely. Steam cleans and sanitizes even better than chemical disinfectants. And the one-step process is a lot more pleasant. Laboratory tests conducted at a prominent university have proven that surfaces cleaned with Sargent Steam's 298 degrees are germ-free and completely sanitized in 2 seconds.
The microbiologists said that's even faster than disinfecting with chemicals. Imagine how much better you'll feel when your home is no longer a haven for nasty little bugs like Salmonella, E. coli, and staph. No matter how tight the spot, germs just can't hide from this jet stream of pressurized steam vapor. Debris that collects in even the hardest to reach places is blasted out and easily picked up with a cloth.
Another question you may be asking yourself is, will I really use this, or is it just another gadget? The answer is yes, every day, for every kind of mess. This is the most versatile tool I've ever owned. It's absolutely addicting. I use it every day for one thing or another, and if it's easily accessible, like in the mobile utility cart with all its accessories right at your fingertips, you will too.
I'm going to show you how to operate your Sargent Steam Model Breeze 2, so you'll get the most out of it, and I have some really handy tips that will have you sailing through daily chores and get you onto something more enjoyable than housework. Our purpose here at Sargent Steam is to revolutionize cleaning. We continually look for tools and products that make cleaning easier, faster, better, and healthier. So, as you watch, keep in mind you may not have purchased everything I'm going to show you, but I want you to see the wide range of products available from Sargent Steam. Then anything you need may be ordered by calling 1-800-SGT-STEAM or from sargentsteam.com. I would highly recommend reading through the instruction book. Keep it handy as a quick reference guide just in case you ever need to review. Familiarize yourself with the cautions. There's no need to learn the hard way. This is a powerful tool, and when used properly, a highly versatile and effective one.
Just for a moment, I want you to think of driving your car. Yours can probably go 100 miles an hour, but you certainly don't want to go that fast through a school zone. You want to slow down, pay attention, and get where you're going safely. It's the same thing with your Sargent Steam Cleaner. It's powerful enough to degrease your oven, but when you're cleaning your varnished cabinets and your hardwood floors, remember to use the lowest setting and keep moving. Don't leave it steaming in one spot too long. You want to clean your cabinets and floors, not melt the varnish. Use your best judgment and you'll do fine.
As you'll see, the varieties of uses for this machine are endless, and so are the effective techniques for each job. Use your imagination and your common sense in equal proportions.
Other than your safety, and using cautions when cleaning surfaces that are not heat or scratch resistant, there is no right or wrong way to use it. If the process is easy and you like the results you're getting, you're doing it right.
And if you're having trouble, call us. We'll probably have a suggestion that will simplify your task and get you the results you want faster and easier. Let's get the Sargent Steam Model Breeze 2 ready to use. It's a best practice to empty any leftover water from last time into the sink and start with 2 quarts of hot water because heat up is faster and you'll know how long the water in the tank will last. However, it's okay to reheat the water left over from last time if fast heat up and a full tank don't matter. In an empty tank, use the 1 quart filler bottle twice to put 2 quarts of hot tap water into the tank. The filler bottle has a handy spring-loaded no-drip spout. Insert it into the opening and push down to release the water. Get in the habit of always using the filler bottle. It keeps water from dripping down inside your machine, and you won't damage the tank insulation or the electrical wiring. Replace the cap firmly but gently. Avoid over-tightening so you don't smash the cap gasket. Storage space for the cord is under the back door. When stowing it away, allow the cord to wind naturally rather than twisting with each loop. Plug the cord into a grounded wall outlet and turn the machine on with both rocker switches. The lights glow as the unit heats. The green light glows when it's ready to use. A thermostat controls the green ready light, so it is normal for it to cycle on and off as you clean. Watch for it to come on at the beginning of heat up and then ignore it while you clean.
When your machine begins to run out of water, there's no need to wait to refill. You'll know it's running out of water when the red light glows. You'll see a picture of a water faucet to remind you it's running out of water. Turn off the switch to the boiler tank. And just keep steaming. You can expel the rest of the steam pressure through the hose. When the gauge reads 0, turn off the hose switches and release the pressure valve in the cap. Push down in the center of the cap to release the pressure valve. While the machine is under pressure, it pops up. Push down in the center of the cap while you're twisting to remove the cap. Now you can refill with 2 more quarts of cold tap water. Replace the cap, gently but firmly. Avoid over-tightening. You don't want to smash the gasket. Turn the switch back on. Reheat takes about 5 minutes.
If you run out of steam before your Sargent Steam does, just turn it off and put it away with the water in it. It won't hurt the Incolloy coated stainless steel tank a bit. Remember to drain the minerals from the tank each time you refill so they don't build up in the tank. Just like changing the oil in your car regularly keeps the engine running smoothly, draining the tap water minerals that collect in the tank out the bottom after each use will keep your Breeze 2 running smoothly.
The wrench for the drain plug is very handy. It's right in the cap. As the water drains into the sink, you may notice mineral deposits, little white flakes, and cloudy water. Keep rinsing the water through your cleaner with the filler bottle until the water's no longer cloudy. Replace the drain plug with the cap wrench, and your system is now clean and clear, ready to go to work for you.
Sargent Steam offers, as an optional accessory, one of the most powerful and effective irons you'll ever use. You'll get through your ironing in a fraction of the time, and your clothes will look like you took them to an expensive dry cleaner. If you don't already own one, order yours at 1-800-SGT-STEAM today. Plug the iron into the front of the machine and push it until it clicks. Push both rocker switches to generate steam. The gold light on the handle glows while the iron is on. The yellow light on the steam generator goes off when the iron is fully heated and ready to use. It cycles on and off as it maintains the desired temperature. There are 3 steam pressure settings. Press the left side for low steam, press the top button for medium steam, and press the right side for full steam. Whichever setting you choose, press that button continuously rather than the pumping technique. You'll get better results faster. You'll recognize the fabric settings dial under the iron handle. It's like other irons you've used. Low for synthetics, medium for silks and woolens, high for cotton and linen. The big difference you'll notice with this iron is the gallons of pure steam vapor that last for hours, and you'll never see ugly brown spots in your clothes. Those minerals are left in the tank, not pushed through your iron. Use the heat-resistant iron rest during heat up and when resting the iron horizontally. When the iron is cool, flip the iron rest over to store it on its protective covering. Avoid running over sharp metal objects such as zippers, rivets, and buttons that could scratch the sole plate. Garments can even be left on the hanger to steam vertically. Remember, this iron produces a lot of pressurized steam, so use caution on synthetic fabrics and keep your hands and face out of the way. Use a good quality ironing board that can stand up to this much moisture. Check under the ironing pad periodically for signs of rust that may transfer to your clothes. If you're looking for a new board, I recommend the Sargent Press Pro ironing board. It has suction to extract the clouds of steam and heat action for professional results at home. Your Breeze 2 cleaning system includes a variety of attachments. Let me show you how to use each one. The button is on the top of the hose. Lift the front door and insert the hose. Push until it clicks. Depress the button to remove the hose. To add attachments, turn the locking ring on the end of the hose to the left. You'll see the notches line up horizontally. Insert any attachment and twist the ring to the right to lock. It's easy to remember. Lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. The rocker switches on the top of the hose handle produce steam and control steam pressure. For low pressure when cleaning delicate surfaces like dried floral arrangements, push only the left rocker switch forward. For medium pressure, push only the right switch forward. For high pressure when degreasing, push both buttons forward. Distance controls the temperature. Every inch you back the tip away from a surface, the temperature drops, so it's safe to clean even live plants and surfaces that are not very heat resistant, like painted or varnished wood and thin vinyl blinds. Temperature at the tip of the nozzle is 298 degrees, which is just what you want to melt through really stuck-on messes and sanitize heat-resistant surfaces. Your system comes with 2 extension wands, but can accommodate up to 4. They'll keep you up off your hands and knees and off of ladders. Use as many extensions as you need to reach up higher or down lower. If you need extras, call 1-800-SGT-STEAM to order additional wands. Use the rectangle brush for big jobs to cover the most square footage. The bristles are great for getting into pitted and textured surfaces like linoleum, travertine, or cement. Use these bristles to loosen the grime or remove old wax buildup, then pick it up with a paper or terry towel. Attach the cover to eliminate the brush bristles when cleaning non-scratch resistant surfaces. This also diffuses the steam jets and gives you a little more surface coverage when cleaning large areas like floors, walls, and ceilings. Wrap a cloth around the bottom and secure it into the clips. You will clean, sanitize, dry, and polish all in one step. Fold the rectangle towel down 1/3 from the top. Folding it completely in half doesn't leave enough to tuck into the clips. Lay the brush with the cover attached in the middle of the folded cloth. Push the clip open, pull the cloth into the jaw, and release the clip. Repeat for all corners. Don't worry about tucking in the short ends. The rectangle brush has a swivel feature that's very helpful for maneuvering into corners, but may be locked off for better control. On hardwood floors, double wrap your brush with a microfiber cloth on top of a terry cloth. Turn the steam to low with the left switch and move quickly. Don't leave the steam in one place too long, you'll melt your varnish. Be sure the varnish on your hardwood floor is a high quality, oil-based product. Water-based varnish will discolor when steamed. In one easy vacuuming motion, your floor will be clean, sanitized, dried, and polished. Save time with this handy tip. Throw a towel on the floor, rest the rectangle brush on top, clean a small section, lift the brush, and rest it on the next clean section of cloth. When the towel is dirty, turn it over and use up all those clean sections, then launder. Now you can easily clean your own carpet. Use a very light, gentle vacuuming motion on top of the carpet fibers. Let the physics do their job. The pressure and the heat will penetrate and loosen dirt. As the heat rises up into the cloth, the dirt comes with it, so change your cloth often. Steam the high traffic areas as often as you vacuum to kill and remove dust mites and pet dander. Spot clean spills and accidents as needed. You'll really like the freedom of keeping your carpet clean all the time instead of waiting until it's dirty enough to justify calling in a carpet cleaning service. Use the diamond brush bristles on tile and grout in your tub and shower, and also on really dirty car floor mats. Pick up what you've loosened with a cloth or rinse it down a drain. The swivel may be locked off when you don't need it. To wrap a cloth onto the diamond brush, insert the tip into the flap. Now you're ready to clean your carpets and appliance fronts, window screens and blinds, shelves and ledges, countertops, carpeted stairs, and upholstery in one step. This brush even freshens and steams wrinkles from your clothing. Helpful hint: get double duty out of your cloth, turn it over, and use the clean side before you launder it.
Even if you don't do windows, Sargent Steam does windows and mirrors beautifully. It gets them sparkling clean and streak-free instantly. Using no window cleaning chemicals means no oily residue left behind to attract more dirt, so you'll find they stay cleaner even longer. Remember, steam vapor contains no minerals, so it won't leave hard water spots even if you don't get the glass completely dry. You'll get great results without endless polishing.
On larger windows, add an extension to the squeegee for extra leverage. Steam and brush the glass with the squeegee bristles to loosen dirt and fingerprints. Turn the steam off and swivel to the blade side to squeegee away the moisture. This brush may take a little practice, so give yourself time to find a comfortable technique. The squeegee blades are available in 2 lengths. You decide which size works best for you on your windows and mirrors. You may find you like the spray and wipe method, especially on smaller windows and mirrors. I highly recommend the microfiber cloths for this technique. A helpful hint: clean your window blinds first, then push them out of the way and clean your window tracks. Finish up with the window glass last. The nozzle supplies a jet stream of steam for detail work. Touch the tip to heat-resistant surfaces directly. Blast debris from hard-to-reach cracks and crevices around faucets, under appliance knobs and buttons, even under the hard stones in your jewelry. Turn it upside down to lift candle wax if it's dripped on a tablecloth or carpeting. The wax is melted and forced up out of the fibers into a paper towel. Sanitizing your toilet has never been so easy or so thorough. Using the steam nozzle, start at the top of the tank and work your way down, keeping all dirt and germs flowing in one direction. They'll end up getting flushed down the bowl. Sanitize the handle, the lid, under the lid, the seat, under the seat, and blast buildup from under the hinges. Turn the nozzle upside down to get up under the rim. Flush and steam the inside of the bowl as the water drains. If the bowl has stains, use a power pad or the small brush, but be aware of the diameter of your drain. You don't want the brush to get stuck. Clean around the outside of the bowl and the floor around the base. Wipe away the excess moisture with a paper towel. Now sanitize your tool with itself. Trust me, no germs are going to have survived 10 seconds in the end of the hose. Some people just can't imagine using the same tool in the toilet as in the kitchen sink. If you'd feel more comfortable, buy an extra nozzle and soft brush that's used just for the toilets and keep it under the bathroom sink. How do your window tracks look? Without a Sargent Steam, it's one of the hardest jobs in the whole house. But with a Sargent, it's actually one of the easiest. Vacuum first to remove loose dirt or dead flies, and place a crumpled paper towel just ahead of the nozzle to collect everything else. Use the same technique on your thresholds and slider door tracks so they open and close smooth and easy. Remember, we talked about adjusting the heat and pressure with the switches and delivering the steam from a distance to control the temperature. Use that technique to clean a live plant. If your hand is comfortable in the steam vapor, the plant will be too. In fact, plants love the warm moisture. Gently rub each leaf if they are really dusty. Once you're in maintenance mode, you'll only need to spray them from a distance. Helpful hint, check the leaf undersides for insect infestation. Steam away live aphids and kill their eggs.
Are you asking yourself, where does the dirt go? Well, the pressure blows it off the surface, and the steam traps it in moisture droplets. So it either evaporates fast enough to need no further attention, or it falls to the next horizontal surface, where you can easily pick it up with a cloth. The steam also removes static, so you're not just creating a dust storm. Your cloth is actually collecting dust particles. Helpful hint, start from the top of every room and work your way down. For delicate objects like this doll, use the spray and wipe technique. Cell phones tend to collect oil from your skin, so spray and wipe them periodically too. Adding a brush to the nozzle gives you more scrubbing power, but let the machine do the scrubbing. It's probably your habit to pick up a brush and want to scrub hard. But remember, the heat, moisture, and pressure are going to do the work for you, so use the tips of the bristles, not the sides. In the beginning, as you get used to this new technique, you may smash a few brush bristles. They're very inexpensive to replace, so order a few extras when you need them. Call 1-800-SGT-STEAM or from our website, sargentsteam.com.
You can use the two-step process. Brush the surface to loosen dirt, then wipe away the moisture and dirt. Or cover the brush with a white sock or cleaning cloth to loosen and collect dirt in a one-step process. The stiff bristles scrub grime out of textures with amazing results. Helpful hint, it really speeds things up if you add a little hand soap to the bristles. Wrap the scrub bud around the 2-inch stiff brush to clean ovens and stove tops. You may find you don't mind this job at all anymore because it no longer involves harsh chemicals and their fumes or rubber gloves. Even if your oven is self-cleaning, the areas outside the insulation and the glass in the door usually need a little attention. Now I know I just told you not to push, but this is one area where a little pressure is necessary to remove the greasy, burnt-on buildup. Clean the door and window, the racks, the walls, ceiling, and oven floor. The scrub bud is made of steel, but it's woven in spirals, not cut like steel wool, so it doesn't scratch the baked porcelain inside your oven. Many self-cleaning ovens forbid the use of oven cleaning chemicals because it's almost impossible to get them all rinsed out. During the next self-cleaning, the leftover chemical residue could combust and start a fire in your oven. You can feel safe using steam because it leaves nothing behind that can damage your oven even at the extremely high self-cleaning temperature. Sargent Steam can even improve your golf game. Let's revive the tack on a golf club grip. Use the soft brush and scrub gently to remove old oil and dirt. Clean the grooves and polish the heads. Don't forget to clean your golf balls, shoes, and bag. Even if you don't play better, you'll look better. Sargent Steam makes tile grout look like new even in high traffic areas. To detail really grimy grout, use the 1-inch brush on the nozzle and 2 extensions so you can stand comfortably. Rub a little hand soap on the bristles and slowly work each grout line. Then change to the rectangle brush wrapped with the clean towel to pick up the dirt and moisture. If you see the steam pressure diminish, turn it off while you pick up the loosened dirt and the towel and let the pressure recover. Helpful hint: put the soap dish down on the floor and dip into it as you need more. The next time you clean this tile, you'll likely be able to use the one-step process with the towel wrapped around the rectangle brush. The stainless steel brush is really fast, but please be aware of how much pressure you're using. You'll dig the grout right out if you push too hard. The plumber's helper opens slow drains and clears clogs in tubs, bathroom, and kitchen sinks. The heat melts through the grease, food debris, hair, and soap scum, and the pressure blasts it down the drain. Place the rubber gasket over the drain opening. Cover the spillway in bathroom sinks with a thick towel so the steam does not rise up toward you. Galvanized and copper pipes can take full heat and pressure, but limit steam exposure on PVC pipes. You don't want them to warp. Rinse clear water down the newly cleared drain. Soap scum in your tub and shower used to be a real problem, but Sargent Steam is definitely up to the challenge. Power pads are an optional accessory I know you'll find very helpful. The square disc holds nylon scrubbing pads that are great for getting into corners between your oven or barbecue racks. The flat edge gives you a great scraping tool for removing thick buildup. Each color pad has a different degree of texture, and you should only use power pads on surfaces that are scratch resistant. White pads are the softest. You'll use them gently on chrome and glass. Red pads are a little more abrasive and help you get through dried spills on your stovetop. Blue pads are effective on porcelain and stainless steel sinks and tubs. Green pads can clean tough textured plastics. Black pads tackle burnt-on spills in ovens and barbecues. Having your car interior professionally detailed can be inconvenient and costly. I'm going to show you how to do it yourself, do a better job, and save time and money. The nozzle gets dust out of all the cracks and crevices quickly and easily. Leather or upholstered seats and the headliner come clean and fresh smelling with the diamond brush wrapped in a cloth. Use a little red brush on tires and rims. Helpful hint: a little hand soap speeds up the process. Floor mats can be cleaned like new, and don't forget the air conditioner vents, upholstery seams, and console.
Bend the flexible duster to fit baseboards and crown molding, ceiling fan blades, and cabinet or ledge tops. Keep up on the heating vents, window blinds, and the lint trap in your dryer. This fuzzy pad does not absorb moisture, so it's best used dry, but it does a great job of collecting dry dust and cobwebs in between steamings. Remove the outer sleeve and launder as needed.
When it comes to hard water mineral, rust, and tarnish, we know the steamer needs a little help. So we've searched through the industry and found several products that can get you through these problems with ease. When working on carpeting and upholstery stains, you'll find pre-spotting with a little stain shocker really speeds up the process. Keep some stain shocker near your washing machine for pre-spotting laundry stains. Hard water minerals can be a problem on your shower door and faucets. We've developed a product called That Orange Stuff. It's orange oil and silica flour. It's slightly grainy and it does a great job of removing buildup off your shower doors, faucets, and bathroom fixtures. Squeeze it from the tube like toothpaste onto a power pad, and then steam away hard water minerals that have stuck to your surfaces. Use That Orange Stuff to remove tarnish from silver. Minerals, tarnish, and rust are no longer a problem. With steam, and that orange stuff.
Microfiber cloths clean, shine, and polish better than anything I've ever used. These handy cloths are made of thousands of thirsty little fingers and can absorb 4 times their own weight in moisture. So they leave surfaces very dry and free of watermarks. They can be used wet or dry, and they leave no lint like terry cloth towels. I keep one of them at my kitchen sink for quick countertop and faucet swipes, and one in each bathroom to tidy up the mirror and the vanity in between steam cleanings. I won't use anything else to polish my eyeglasses. And they're an absolute necessity for removing fingerprints from stainless steel appliances.
The mop collects dry dirt like crumbs and pet hair before steaming and makes quick cleanups between steamings a breeze. The telescoping handle helps you reach up high to dry or polish. Use the pad on the rectangle brush for hardwood flooring. They're so effective and efficient, I've really come to rely on my collection of microfiber cloths. And they launder over and over again beautifully.
Use no bleach or fabric softener on all microfiber cloths and pads. Microfiber gloves from Touch to Clean are essential for getting rid of dust all over your house. Put on a pair of these little babies and touch everything in sight. Just as a matter of picking it up, things start getting clean. You'll be amazed how much dust it will collect in one swipe, from edges and bevels and levels that you didn't even know you had. Every horizontal surface can come dust-free as a matter of running your hands across its surface. Textured and curlicues and nooks and crannies all come clean in an instant. Picture frames stay in place as you hold them with one hand and wipe with the other. And don't forget those hidden little horizontal surfaces. Microfiber gloves remove fingerprints from door handles and light switches quickly and easily. All kinds of lighting fixtures are easier to clean when your hands are your tools. Cobwebs and dust from every surface, whether it's horizontal or vertical, are dust-free and clean in an instant. Since they're made of microfiber, they can be used wet or dry to remove dust as you touch. And boy, do they beat the rag over a butter knife for louvered doors, window blinds, and any hard-to-reach place that collects dust and drives you crazy. I keep a pair in my car, and as I'm sitting in traffic, I keep the dashboard dust-free even in the louvered vents and cup holders. When the palm side gets dirty, since they're interchangeable from left hand to right, flip it to the other hand and use the clean side. When both sides are dirty, put them in the washing machine and launder without bleach or fabric softener. Your microfiber gloves will last for ages. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I hope you found this informative. If you'd still like to learn more about cleaning with steam, or you found something you'd like to order, call us at 1-800-SGT-STEAM or visit us online at sargentsteam.com.